Hey everybody, Southern Guy Reviews. Got a package in the mail I'd like to share with you. There's a few companies on the internet that are a subscription-based tackle company. You pay them so much a month and they'll send you a box of tackle that basically holds like a few random lures and stuff, and it's usually worth the money. This company, LunkerBox.com, is somewhat of a new company, so I contacted Mark over at LunkerBox and asked him to see if he would allow me to do a review for his service, and he agreed to it. Mark's company is a family owned and run company right now. They're still kind of a small company. It's him, his wife, and his 15-year-old son that actually do these boxes. Like I said, it's still a small company. And they try to keep their boxes uniform. So each month when they send out their boxes, everybody will pretty much get the same stuff. It might vary a little bit. They may run out of a lure or type of hook or something. They'll substitute something else for it. But pretty much everybody will have the same box. The box that I received, I believe, is a split month box. They were wrapping up, mailing out their October boxes, and they were starting to get new product in to mail out their November boxes. And I think I kind of got like a mixture between the October and the November items. So mine may not be exactly what you're going to get or did get. Mine may be a little different. I know I do have things in here that are from the November box that's going to be coming out. So you guys get like a little sneak peek of products that will be in the November box. So they have a $15 a month subscription. And they try to pretty much give you more than what you pay for. And I figured out the box that I have is more around $25.37. That's the value of my box. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on it. We'll open up the box and we'll go through and let you guys know what I received. First thing, you got a couple of LunkerBox business cards. It's got Mr. Mark's information. It's got their website. It's got his phone number, his email, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn accounts. I received two of them. You may just receive one. I'm not sure. I don't know how that falls into the box. But so if you got a Facebook, a Twitter, Instagram, a Pinterest, or a LinkedIn account, look up LunkerBox, give them an ad, subscribe, like, whatever. Just check them out. Next thing in the box is a Maniac Custom Lures business card. They sent some Maniac lures, custom lures. I guess one of the requirements of him allowing them to use his product in the box was they had to put his business card in there, or they just did it out of pure kindness. I don't know. So you'll get that. And then you'll get another LunkerBox card. This card basically tells you how their program works. Step 1, sign up for only $15 a month at LunkerBox.com. It's only $5 for your first LunkerBox if you sign up before 12/10/14. Step 2, complete the survey. They have a survey that basically tells them what kind of fishing you do, whether it's saltwater, freshwater. I'm sure it's by species as well. If you walleye, bass, catfish, trout, that'd probably be the type of information that they'd require. Get your LunkerBox each month with custom gear, specials, and more. Spend more time fishing, less time shopping. I like that part. So now we're getting into the goodies of the box. Some of this stuff you may receive, some of it you may not receive. This is just what I received. And like I said, I think my box is a split month box. So mine's kind of an oddball. So let me show you what I got. First, to get the LunkerBox.com's sticker. I was talking with Alicia over at LunkerBox.com, and pretty soon they're going to be swapping up to a smaller sticker. I'm not sure if October was the last month you could get the big sticker or if it's November. But pretty soon they're swapping it up to make the stickers a little more reasonable size. I mean, this is a very large sticker. But I do appreciate getting it because it's something that I'm putting to use. You'll figure out why later. But LunkerBox.com sticker, throw that aside. So the first package that we'll grab out of the box is an unmarked bag of fishing tubes. These are little tube baits that you use for fishing for crappie, bluegill, trout, largemouth, smallmouth bass. It's a red and white tube, and I think they're around 1 inch long. So let's zoom in on them so I can show you guys what they look like. It comes in a little bag, and there's 5 of them in the bag. But I believe the red and white will work pretty good. I'm actually going to try this out on bluegill and some crappie that we have in the area. That's probably what I'll fish for with these. Alright, so let's put these aside and I'll show you guys what else is in the box. The next item that's in the box is the gambler lures. This is the cane toad. It's the green pepper shad. Take one out and get a close-up of it so you guys see the actual lure. You can tell from the top of it, it's green, it's got black flakes in it. On the reverse side, the underside, it's a pearl white color. It's a topwater buzzbait style frog. It's designed to give the maximum topwater disturbance even at a slower retrieve. This particular pack is a sampler pack, so there's only 3 lures in here. It actually comes in a pack of 5, but if you do the math, this little sample pack costs you $2.81. So let's put this back in here and I'll show you guys what else is in the box. Okay, so the next product that's in the box is from Maniac Custom Lures. This is the 4-inch paddle tail. It's in the baby bass collar. You can pick them up at maniaccustomlures.com. On the back of this package, it says not for human consumption. So apparently somebody somewhere tried to eat one. Don't eat plastic fishing lures. The rubberized lures, don't eat them. I don't know who was the brainiac that did that, but don't do that. Okay, so I'll take one out and we'll zoom in on it so you guys can see what the paddle tail looks like. Here is the paddle tail, the 4-inch paddle tail from Maniac Custom Lures. It's in a baby bass collar. It's an actual full package. It's not a sample package. This is how it would come from the manufacturer. The full package retails at $4.59. You can rig this worm on a Carolina rig, a Texas rig, shaky head, drop shot, a spinner harness for walleye. There's different ways you could rig this worm. You could even rig it a wacky rig. No salt and is unscented. The no salt makes it buoyant, so it'll float, which is actually really nice for like the drop shots. So if you want to go out drop shotting, this is a pretty decent worm for that. You can pick one up at Maniac customlures.com. Okay, so let's put this back in the package. I'll show you guys what else is in the box. Okay, the next product is a product that I know did not come in last month's box. This product comes in a November box. So this is kind of like a sneak peek for you guys to see what's coming out in the November box. They asked me to do a little field testing with this product for LunkerBox. So be sure to come back to my YouTube channel, because in the next few days I'll go out and actually use this product. I'll try to get some video of it in the water, show you guys the action of this product and any fish that I catch with this product. What this product is, it's curly tail shad from the Tex-Mex Lure Company. This is their Spanish Gold collar. So let's open this so I can show you guys a little close-up of these curly tail shad. Okay, so here is the Tex-Mex Spanish Gold curly tail shad. The curly tail shad is actually a hybrid lure. It's a mixture between a shad and a curly tail grub. The Spanish Gold curly tail shad from Tex-Mex come in an 8-pack. That sells for $3.99. This package here is kind of like a sample package. It's only got 6 lures in it. And so if you do the math, it comes out to about $2.99 for this bag for retail value. It also comes in 4 different colors. It comes in the Toxic Moco, the Dirty Moco, the Pinky Flash, and the Toxic Glow Moco. The action of the tail increases with the retrieval speed. Tex-Mex also offers a 3-inch grub. You can pick up your Tex-Mex products on squareup.com/market/Tex-Mex-Lures. It took me a minute to really find where to purchase their products from, so I wanted to give you guys the website link so you'll be able to find this product. So keep an eye out on my website, or on my YouTube channel, my Facebook, what have you. I'll be doing some little videos using this lure, and maybe give you guys some demonstrations on how this lure performs in the water, what type of fish I catch on this lure, just some general field testing of this product. So let me put this back in the bag and I'll show you guys what else is in the box. Okay, the next item that's in the box is from fishingfrugallures.com, and it's a jig head. So let's do a close-up of this jig so I can show you guys the details on this product. Okay, so this is the 1/2 ounce dirty crawl collar jig with the football head from fishingfrugallures.com. This jig retails for $2.99. It contains an extra heavy wire laser sharp mustang hook. Over at fishingfrugallures.com, they hand tie their jigs, which is really nice because then your skirt ain't moving around on you. So they tie their jigs right here in this area. It's just below the trailer keeper. It's got a semi-stiff brush guard. Their skirts are a silicone based skirt. They're multi-color, and it also comes in 10 color choices. So you could get this jig in 10 different colors. The dirt crawl that I happen to have, I couldn't find it on their website, but they do have a burnt crawl. I don't know if this is one they discontinued or one that they're going to be coming out with. I'm not sure. So you can pick up one of these jigs at fishingfrugallures.com. Let's put this aside and I'll show you guys what else is in the box. Okay, so the next item in the box is the LunkerBox distress whistle. It's basically a safety whistle. It's got a little light on it, so if you're in the dark and you need an emergency light, you'll have one. And on the other end of it, it's got a safety whistle. So if you're out on a boat, your boat breaks down, there's somebody in the area, maybe you could blow on this whistle to get their attention to come help you. If you're around town, somebody tries to rob you or something, you blow on the whistle and maybe somebody could come help you. That's why I call it a distress whistle. Okay, so here's their little light whistle. It says LunkerBox on it. On the back side, it's got a little button right here that you press for the light. It's got the little links for the keychain, and right here is the slot for the whistle, and here's the mouthpiece. So it does work. LunkerBox, LunkerBox.com. So that's their little whistle that they send out. Could be handy in emergency situations. So if I was you, I'd keep a hold of yours. We'll put this aside and see what else is in the box. The next item in the box is from Rapala. It's their F07 original floating minnow. So let's zoom in on this so I can give you guys a close-up of what this lure looks like. The Rapala original floating minnow, it's the silver F07 model with the running depth of 3 to 5 feet. It's 2 3/4 inches long and weighs 1/8 of an ounce. It has the VMC black nickel number 7 treble hooks. This lure can be fished using a steady retrieve, a stop and go, or as a twitch bait. This lure retails for $8.99. You can get one at rapala.com. The next item is something that they kind of threw in for me, but I just wanted to share it with everybody. So let's put this aside and I'll show it to you. I talked to Mark over at LunkerBox.com and basically asked him to do a review on his product, his service. And he was real polite with me, a real nice guy. Mr. Mark sent me out a box and he threw some extra gear into it. Since I was doing a review for him, he went ahead and just sent me some extra items, which he really didn't have to do that, and I didn't ask him to do that, but I do appreciate it, Mark. That's awful nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But this last item that I want to share with everybody is actually the Hoffmans Lure. If you go on YouTube, there's 2 unboxings for the month of October that I could find. And in both of them unboxings, they had a Hoffmans lure. Now, the ones that they have were actually a jerkbait. I got something different. I'm not sure if this is coming out next month or if in October they sent these out to other people instead of the jerkbaits. I'm not sure. I just want to share with you guys what I have. LunkerBox.com sent me this Hoffmans lure. It's a 1.5 square bill crankbait. So let's zoom in on this so I can show you guys the details on this lure. This is a really nice lure. Here it is. This is the Hoffmans Lures custom painted largemouth bass 1.5 square bill crankbait. I'll show you guys the square bill on it. It's a shallow diver. It dives up to 4 foot. It's 2.5 inches long, and it has a high quality impact body made with a long lasting paint and finished with a UV resistant coating. So this lure should last you a very long time. It weighs in at 1/2 ounce. It has 2 number 6 black nickel mustang treble hooks. It retails for $12.50. You can pick it up at hoffmanslures.com. This is a really nice lure. Okay, so that's everything in the box. So let me put this aside. How do you do a review on a subscription service? Well, first you look at the customer service. And from my experience with LunkerBox, they got tremendous customer service. It's super polite people, very down to earth. It's him, his wife, and their 15-year-old son. And everybody I spoke to over at LunkerBox.com, really nice people. And their customer service goes above and beyond from what I could find out and from my experience. So that's a plus side. So what else can you look at when doing a review on the subscription service? Well, you can look at the other companies that's doing it, the price range that everybody has, and LunkerBox is in that price range, so they're doing a good job with the price that they're asking for their boxes. You look at the quality of the gear that LunkerBox sends out. It's all pretty nice quality stuff, good quality lures. And the one thing that I really like about LunkerBox is LunkerBox goes out and they find these small companies. Most of the time it's people you've never heard of. And they contact them and get them to give them the lures so they could disperse them to a wider audience. So LunkerBox ain't only helping their product, they're helping everybody else. They're giving a handout to all these small companies saying, here, you guys send me some lures or send me some worms, whatever you got. And I'll put it in my box and I'll get it out there where everybody else can find it. That way it could get you business and it'll get me business. And LunkerBox is taking a leap forward by going out there and looking for the small businesses that are trying to make a name for themselves, so to speak. And he's extended an offer to help them at the same time he's helping his company. So the only issue I really had with LunkerBox was I received some products that were just shipped out in a bag that's unmarked. You don't know who the manufacturer is that made this. You don't know what it cost. So that kind of makes it hard when you're trying to give a review on a product, trying to get a base price range for that product. I came up with the price of $25.37 for my box of everything that was included with it. But I couldn't add this to it because I don't know the value of this. I don't know what company this came from. The Hoffmans Lure that I showed you, that was just an added bonus for me. It really didn't come with my box, so that dollar value ain't added to this box either. Granted, this is small tackle, it's nothing really expensive, but let's say you get a pack of worms in there and it costs $4. And then you get a Hoffmans Lure, that's $12.50. You're already above your $15 value. But then they throw in something like this, a pack of hooks, a sticker. I mean, the dollar value adds up quick. But I would still like to know what company these products come from. So maybe later on, Mr. Mark and the people over at LunkerBox, whenever you get a product like this, maybe you should just write on it, like the company name. Because if I start subscribing to your service, I would like to know what company is manufacturing the products that I'm receiving. That's just a personal thing for me. I just like to know where stuff came from. Southern guy, what kind of review would you give LunkerBox? Well, I think if the individual packages were labeled with at least the company name, you would have got a 10 out of 10. But because of that, I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10. LunkerBox.com, good family values, good morals, seem like really great people. Their tackle services, it's going to go somewhere. They're working with some good companies. Some of them are small companies, but they're good companies. They're putting out quality products. This is the type of company you need to have a subscription with. I hope you enjoyed the little unboxing, somewhat of a review for LunkerBox. I may go ahead and do a written review for them as well. We'll have to see how that goes. But go over to LunkerBox, spend your $5, get your first box, go from there. I personally think if you spend that $5, you're going to like their service. That's just my opinion. But I appreciate y'all watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.